Okay guys, so welcome to my second video of this channel, and as you can see I am not happy because of the result against Bayern. Yeah, I'm gonna review the performance, and I will discuss about a few things and what can be um, the next step for us. So if we talk about the Bayern game, I think I don't think there's any shame for our team to go out in the quarterfinals, because this is like we Arsenal qualified to the Champions League, I think after 7 years, and then getting into the quarterfinals and getting out against Bayern is not something which is like it, at least it's not that humiliation which we got, like I think last time 5-1 or 10-2, whatever it was. But it's not an excuse, right? Because I think, honestly, I think this was a chance for us to get in the semifinals, because this Bayern team was not that good, and especially when they had their key players like Gnabry, Alphonso Davies, Coman, and these players were out injured, so they didn't had their best 11 on the pitch. But still, we were not able to capitalize on that, and I was hoping that we can beat them, and there was a chance to get into the semifinals. But it is what it is. Like, I mean, I will not criticize the manager, because I think it's about um, the players. I think because Martinelli had a really good chance in the first half. He should have placed the ball into, like, away from the keeper in the corner, and it would have been a different story. And we didn't create it many chances. I think overall in the second half Bayern played well, and I think the manager's mistake was, I think Arteta only had he only one mistake he made was playing Kivior as the left back in the first leg. I think he should have played Tomiyasu in the first leg also, because we saw he dealt with Sane pretty well. Like, he was able to stop him, but Kivior was not. He was not able to do anything. He was completely rattled by Sane, like, he was not able to stop him. So I think he should have played Tomiyasu in the first leg. Um, okay, but the whole thing is that we should have won at the Emirates without the Bayern fans. We had a really good chance. Like, if we would have, like, I think one goal lead was enough for us to go to the next round, but we were not able to do that. So I think overall Bayern deserved to go. And for Arsenal, I think it's a good, like, they are learning, and the manager, no one considered that this is Arteta's first job. Like, he doesn't have experience from previous clubs, like, Tuchel, Klopp, and Pep. They have so many years of experience. I saw one post on Instagram today, and in that post I saw that um, Guardiola was not able to win the Champions League with Bayern with that great side, Lewandowski and all those great players. He was not able to win Champions League with Bayern, and I think Mourinho was not able to win Champions League with Real Madrid with that great team with Ronaldo and Benzema, all those great players. He was not able to win Champions League with Real Madrid. So, but people are coming for Arteta in his first season as a manager in Champions League. Why? These great managers with great teams were not able to do it. Why? You're coming for Arteta. It's his first season in Champions League, and I really feel that he will get better next season, and the whole team will get better. And we need some signings. I think a striker or someone to challenge Saka on the wing, and we also need defensive midfielder or box-to-box midfielder, because I don't think Jorginho and Partey are someone which Arteta trusts. So Jorginho played well, but Partey doesn't look Arteta doesn't trust him looks like this, because he didn't like he was not he didn't came on in the second half against Bayern. So I think we need a solid midfielder in the summer window, and maybe I'm feeling some like a bit dodgy about David Raya, because he is okay, but it doesn't makes me feel like we have top goalkeeper. Maybe he can get better in this next season, or but I'm not that much confident with David Raya at the moment. So yeah, he has to make some strong decisions in the summer window, and we have to clear out some deadwood, some players which Arteta don't trust. Like I don't think he trusts on Nketiah and Smith Rowe and Fabio Vieira. I think we have to sell some of them so that we can get some money back and then invest them in high quality players. World class players are needed to get through the next stage of these Champions League matches. And I think next is against Wolves. It's a very important game. So if I'm talking about Wolves, I have this. It's a wolf, but we have to beat them, right? Looks good, but they're losing. Sorry. I hope they lose this Saturday. We have to win against Wolves, and City is not playing this weekend. They have FA Cup semi-final, I think, against Chelsea. So they are not playing this weekend. So we have a good chance to put pressure on them and win against Wolves and go to the top of the table. And let's see what happens in City's games against Brighton. So they are playing, I think, in midweek against Brighton, midweek Brighton away. So it can be a tough game for City, and I hope they lose some points. And it's just like we have to win each and every game now. That's the only way. If there's any chance to win the Premier League title, I hope we can do it, because I think this team deserves something. They have played really well, and I really hate when people say bottlers, Arsenal is a bottler. This I really hate this thing. I want to get rid of this title, which really makes me feel so frustrated. Bottling. I just want to punch this bottle. Seriously, man. Hopefully we can win the Premier League title this season and shut those people. And yeah, it's game by game, and let's go and beat Wolves, and let's see what we can do, what Brighton can do against Man City. And I just watched the Europa League game, and Liverpool have lost against Atlanta. I mean, they won, but they lost aggregate 3-1. So they are not going to the next stage of the Europa League. So they also have they will also concentrate on Premier League now. And yeah, I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be really, I think it will go to the last game. It can be. So yeah, we have to win each and every game, and I think if we can score like more goals against Wolves, or maybe against Bournemouth, which we have at home, because the goal difference can make the difference. So we have to keep the goal difference high, and let's be positive. And I really I believe that we can do it. Come on, you Gunners.